Hello, Ali back here, and today I'm going to tell you the tale of Boblin and Flippy. Where do I begin? A friend of mine called Freddy. I've been wanting to play D&D with him for quite a while, and I guess I'm always being a dungeon master, so I just thought, no, forget about it. But then Freddy introduced something. I think it was called Warhammer role-playing game or something like that. But it's like, yeah, in the title, Warhammer role-playing game. It's like D&D but Warhammer. So he introduced it to me. I liked it because it seemed to look like D&D, and I thought it might be a good chance to actually do it. So I make a character. I make two characters because there's only me playing with Freddy, and I created Boblin and Flippy. Now Boblin is a female dwarf barbarian per se, and then there's Flippy, who was a wizard halfling. So yeah, I have them. Oh, that's good. That's very good. So yeah, I created these characters, and while making Flippy, apparently a wizard can have one book, you know, straight off the back. And I chose to abuse this, so I made it a Flippy now has a book of centaur porn, and it will come in later on in the story. I promise you that. So yeah, I create the characters. We start off. This is the very beginning of these characters. They've just been created. They start off in this small town, and you know they have no idea what's happening. They were asked to go into a pub, so. A bar. So we went into a bar, and let's see. In the bar, there was a wizard at one table, a dwarven barkeeper, and then there were four suspicious-looking hobbits in the corner. Okay, so yeah, Boblin and Flippy go over and talk to the wizard, but just as that happened, a couple bandits break in and go, "We want the money!" As apparently bandits have started to attack the village. So Flippy and Boblin decide to save the day and attack the bandits. So we attack the bandits, and but the barkeeper tried to help, but he kept on failing his roles. So every time he picked up his axe, he just fell backwards. So yeah, we had a fight. Flippy ended up, since it was close quarters, Flippy can't be attacked that well. But for some reason, since dwarves are, the thing is, dwarves are very easy to hit because they're very good at dodging. No, they're not very good at dodging. They're just like, they're big and clunky. But for some reason, nobody could hit Boblin. Nobody could hit him. Her. Nobody could hit her. For some reason, she was just... yeah, nobody could hit her. As for Flippy, Flippy was a halfling, which was very good at moving, so he kept on dodging all the time. And Flippy, he decided, since I can't use any of my spells at this range, I shall just grab the book and sew a bandit a page of the centaur porn. At that moment, the bandit fell over, throwing up in complete disgust. So as that happened, Flippy just started beating him up. No, don't do that. Started beating him up with his stick. By the end of the fight, the whole bar has been covered in blood and sick and dead bodies. Hello, Basil. Yeah, but the thing is, since the pub was kind of slanted, all the hobbits were hiding at the bottom. But since it was slanted, all the sick and blood seeped down. Started to sleep down to the bottom, where, oh god, there he is, where the four hobbits were. So the four hobbits had to stand on top of the table in like a pool of sick and urine from them being so scared. And also blood, of course blood. And brain matter, because of course Boblin just smashed everyone's brains in. Since Flippy and Boblin were not, I wasn't very happy that they didn't help. I mean, we kinda, it would have been great if they helped. So I made that Boblin went over and said, "Okay then, we'll help you get across this big pool of sick piss and blood if you give us the ring." And they were like, "No, please." And but one of them said, "Okay, I'll give you the ring." So threw the ring. I took it and just went out the pub. Just left him. Outside there was a bloody massacre of bandits and all that stuff. So yeah, Boblin joined in the fight. Boblin and Flippy. Flippy was throwing everyone's into a ball. They were all collapsing, which was really fun. But then there was the guard. There was like the guard's leader person, who unfortunately, he was in a close quarter fight because it was like 2 guards and Boblin versus 1 bandit. Boblin swinged her axe and it landed straight there, hitting a main artery, just splurting everywhere. Blood was going everywhere. Sadly, when Freddy rolled, it landed in the guard's eyes, which blinded him. So, yeah, we blinded the guard with some blood, and so he started swinging mindlessly and killed a couple of his own men. That wasn't my fault, I swear to God. It was the roll of the dice, I say. But yeah, after saving the town, they said, "Oh, thank you. We need you to go find the source of all the bandits." So Boblin and Flippy set out to find the source of the bandits. As they do, they find a small campsite with 4 tents and a fire in the middle. Let's see, Flippy started, we came here and we were like, okay, let's show these guys who's boss. So Flippy started throwing magic missiles, or magic darts, shooting at them. The bandits were being, here like, "Oh, what the fuck was that?" They drew their arrows and started shooting. Boblin charged into battle with her little axe and started attacking people. And then the leader of the camp showed himself. His name was Steve, I think. I don't know. The leader of the bandits was a small little hobbit as well. So he came out and said, "Ah, siege them!" So a big battle broke out. Quite sadly, the hobbit leader died first. And Boblin decided to use the hobbit as a weapon. So basically Boblin picked up the bandit leader by his feet and started swinging him about, hitting everybody else. You know, like bandit there, like that. It was, yeah, it was actually quite effective. You better not get any hair in my tea. So yeah, oh god. So it was like that. I ended up just throwing the dead body aside, and yeah, we won, basically. Actually, funny story. During the fight, Flippy tried to show the hobbit leader the centaur porn. Now, instead of disgusting him, apparently he was into that kind of stuff, and it made him stronger. Fucked up. Yeah, after that, we finished then we hear some like muffled sounds in one of the tents. Immediately, Flippy got out the centaur porn and jumped to the tent and said, "Look at this!" And apparently it was the governor's daughter, the governor of the city, all tied up. And when she saw the centaur porn, she started being sick. But she had a gag on. Yeah, she started throwing up uncontrollably. So Boblin and Flippy are struggling to get the gag up, but their hands are slipping because of all the sick, and it's like, ah! And then she choked to death, basically. Well, yeah, we killed the governor's daughter. That's not good. That is not good. We ended up dragging this dead body back to the village, and we showed it to the governor and said, "We're so sorry. She was like this when we found her." Of course, they didn't believe us. I started saying, "Well, they were doing horrible things to her when we arrived. We tried so hard. We were fighting our way through all the bandits, but we couldn't make it there in time." No, they didn't believe us because they saw that I had centaur porn. So yeah, the first thing that they did was that, well, basically they just threw us in jail. Yep, they threw us in jail. They took away the centaur porn and they burnt the book. There goes the centaur porn. Yeah, they took away all our weapons, and yeah, we're in jail now. Well, Boblin and Flippy are now in jail. Luckily, at that moment, the wizard from earlier broke in and saved us and said, "You guys need to go now. You need to run."
Here's how to use Google Chrome to find a lost pet. Quick, hit the download button. We'll need a fast browser because time is tight. Keep all your apps in one place so you can get the word out as quickly as possible. Organise a search party and follow leads as they come in. No. Search using the address bar. Open as many tabs as you want to see if you can track him down. The more people keeping their eyes peeled, the better. And before you know it, your little friend is home safe and sound.
So yeah, after breaking him out of jail, they said, "You gotta run. You guys have got to run now. Leave the town now." So basically, yeah, we ran off. We sneaked around. We sneaked out of the village. But Flippy said, "No, I need to get my centaur porn." And at that moment, a travelling book salesman came along. Yay! And we're like, "Oh, do you have any centaur porn?" And he said, "No, sir, we have no centaur porn. Well, we do have fawn porn." So I thought, okay, I'll take the fawn porn. How much is that? "Oh, that'll be 10 gold pieces." Oh, damn, I don't have 10 gold pieces. "Oh, you can have this ring." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll take the ring." Oh, cool. So, yeah. I traded the ring that I stole from the 4 hobbits for the fawn porn. Yay! I got fawn porn now. Ah, dear me. So yeah, we ran away from the town and we went to a different town. Whoa! And apparently they were having trouble as well. Because apparently they were like, what are they called? There's rat people. There are rat people in the sewers and we need to deal with them. But beforehand we decided to like go into the shops inside, checking out stuff. So, the first shop that we went in was like a leather armor shop, which was owned by a guy who sounded like Stewie from Family Guy. Oh yes, oh that's fabulous. I can't do a good Stewie, but Freddy can. Freddy's very good at Stewie. So yeah, we went around, we got a couple of stuff, we got some supplies, and we went into the rat den, per se, rat sewer. But before we went in, the wizard said, "Okay, there's an artifact down there, and I want you to get it for me." And we said, "Okay, yeah, we'll do that." Cool. So we went down into the sewer, and there were rats around every corner. Flippy was like getting complete awesome rolls, you know, the splattered everywhere, loads of blood. We went into very gory detail. So yeah, we get through it, we destroyed everything, then we come across a rat ogre. There's a fucking rat ogre! And yeah, we fought it, it's like, zap, zap, zap. I think I ended up blowing it up with a magic dart. So we killed it. But from it, a an orb, I think. An orb crystal came out of it. And I thought, being a stupid player, I thought that the wizard wanted to destroy this. So I made Boblin get her axe out and smash it. As doing so, 2 demons arose. Yes, indeed. There's one of them. But yeah, 2 demons arose and started chasing us all around the sewers. We escaped, thankfully, and we hid in the church. Outside, and then the wizard came along and said, "What's happening? What's happening? Why are these 2 demons?" Yeah, we destroyed the crystal. What? You destroyed the crystal? No! I needed that crystal!
What makes a great cup of coffee? It takes 250 years of experience.
There we go. No, I needed that crystal! Do you know what you've just done? You've released demons! At least you sucked the sewer thing, right? Little did we know that outside of the church, demons were eating people's skulls and doing unholy things. But yeah, basically we looked outside and we saw that all the 2 demons have like gathered up. Everyone in the village, everyone's dead, into the middle, and they were doing some kind of ritual. And out came this weird goddess of death. They said, "Who is the one that released me?" And yes, they did find us, and they said, "So you released me, eh?" And I said, "Yes, we did it on purpose, because we think that, you know, hell Satan, yeah. You're cool. We wanted to release you." "Oh, prove it. Kill the mayor." Alright. So we went in and we didn't kill the mayor. You see this like release thousands of demons that ripped her apart. And then she took see Boblin and Flippy are now at the moment enslaved by this demon as her pet. And that is where the first tale of Boblin and Flippy ends. Hopefully there'll be more in the future. Hopefully we'll continue it, because I'd really like to see the characters continue. I wonder how to get out of this one. So yeah, this story ends with basically Boblin and Flippy releasing hell. I'd like to see what happens next time.